Hi, come along on my knitting adventures while I make this cute little baby deer or a fawn, whatever you want to call it. Hi. My daughter informed me this morning, quite happily, that there's less than 6 weeks to her birthday. So I silently had a bit of a mild panic attack because I was going to knit this for her birthday. So I scrounged up the pattern and I've got the yarn already. I have to find my knitting needles, and I've just got to start. So much of today is gone already, so I actually might have to start this tomorrow and just work on it during the day. It's not something I can really work on at night because she's here and she's popping in all the time and all this sort of stuff. So I'll show you the yarn somewhere. So I couldn't source all the yarn here in Australia, but I did a good job of sourcing it, I think. I'll put the links below for the substitutes that I made. They sent me cute tiny little samples. Well, I hope they're samples and not the actual yarn that I bought. This is actually for another project. How cool is it? Anyway, take out that. Alright, should be another ball of that. Yeah. Alright, so this is the yarn for the project. So there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 colours. So this is like an orangey colour. It's soft. So I needed 2 balls of this. You needed 1 ball of everything else. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go back and with a little sticker and put on it colour A, colour B, colour C, because that's how it refers to it in the pattern. Look how fluffy this one is. It's so soft. You hold the yarns double during the knitting. And these are kind of, I think this one, they're similar but they're different. Can you see how they're different? This is creamier, this is whiter. So it's really, I think you can see there. This is what I'm going to go and label them all. And this is different colour to this one. Can you see that? And then we've got a nice brown. Brown, which is a different colour. And there's it's almost like a yellow. It's like a weird creamy colour. So, sorry. So there's the whitey ones and a fluffy whitey one. Surprising that they use that much in it, but anyway. And then they didn't have, this is unusual, this was a substitute that was recommended. It's got a bit of fluff on it. Gosh, it must be, can you see how thin that is? Super Kid mohair, wow. Look at that. Okay, so there's all my yarns, and what I've actually gone and done also is bought another GPS, Stitches GPS. I used it when I knitted a cowl because it helps mark out the patterns. So like for me, I find it really hard to follow a pattern like that. As soon as I look away, I'm like, where am I? And this helps mark it in place. So this little bit here, this one here, that's the bit you stick to your pattern, and that's the line you read. And these are worth your money. Honestly, these are fantastic, because I have a tendency to then put like get a pencil and write on the pattern, and this stops me from doing that. So where is it? So there's a choice of yellow and pink. I tend to use the pink. So this is my second lot because I found it so useful. So here's what it comes as. And this is the bit that you can peel off like that. And then that's what you mark your pattern on. So you'll see that as I'm working along. It's also got like a little stitchy gauge as well. And then also what I found helpful was the little ticks are helpful, because you can show where you finished your last row, or you've got some little dots as well. But I will be using that as well. And I need to front out my knitting needles. I need, what do I need? 3.5 mils and 3.75 mils. So they're pretty tiny. I don't know if I've got any. I will have to sort that out first. I also need to find, I have safety pins, I have locking stitch marks. I need to find some safety eyes. And I have toy filling. And I have some rust coloured. Oh, do I have rust coloured felt? I don't know. But anyway, I will do now, sort all this. My job today is to source everything, because that is what I'm going to make. Something just fell out of the book. I have less than 6 weeks. I can do this. I will source all this stuff today, make sure I've got everything, and hopefully start tomorrow. I mean, hopefully I've got the knitting needles, but we'll see how we go. All right, come along this journey with me. An update of what I've done so far. So I started along here, and then I knit down to here, which you then had to put both sides on the safety pins, which you then came along and finished this bit. Now this bit's the nose, and then you need to put this on a marker or a stitch holder, or I've just used yarn. And then you come up and you've gone over to this side here, and then you've worked all the way down. Now this is the nose, like this, and this is the right side of the head. So, can you guess how many hours work I've done so far? 3 hours work. It doesn't look much for 3 hours, but it's hard. You got wraps and turns and little bitty bobs here. And then, you put your knitting down to go find a long stitch holder, and then you find some yarn, and then you can't find where you put your knitting. It camouflaged itself into the couch. But that's what I've got so far. It's pretty. I'm pretty pleased with it. It's actually knitting out really well, and it kind of looks like this. Oh, this section here. So this is what I've got here, and you can see I've got. This is this bit. This bit here I've put on a marker. I've done this bit here, and I'm just doing the side of the head now. So it's actually matching up with this, and the colours are pretty cool as well. And speaking of the colours, I labelled them all because it tells you to do A and B and then C and D. So what I went through is I labelled them all at the very start according to the instructions at the start. So it's working out really well. I'm really pleased with it. Just doing the wrap and turns here on a purl row, which is kind of new for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know how you do your wrap and turns, but this is how I do my. No, hang on. I got it back to front. Yeah, this is how I do my wrap and turns. The more I think about it, the less I can do them. And then you go palm and you come along, and there should be 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. The more I think about a wrap and turn, the less I can do it. So it's just lots of little rows. Oops, didn't do that one very well, the yarn split. But it's just lots of little rows. So you kind of have to really concentrate. I call this a concentrating pattern. This is pretty easy. Okay, an update. I have done the eye sockets, kind of. I have just finished here, the right eye socket, which is correct. And I knew when I did the left it was wrong, because look at it, that is not an eye socket. That's 2 little fluffy paddles. But I left it just in case I did the same on this side. So what I was supposed to do was go from here to here, then there to there. And I've accidentally gone from here to there. So easily fixed. I'll go and undo that now and redo it, and then I'll have my eye sockets done. Well, not my eye sockets, the D's eye sockets. Almost finished my purl row. Then I thought I'd catch you up on what I've been doing. I'm working on the back and rump, so that means I've probably finished the head, the nose and the head. Well, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, so now that I'm on the back and rump, I had to go up the next size in needles and 3 strands of yarn now. So I'm working with 2 strands of like an orangey colour, tanny colour, and now a creamy white. And this is what we've got so far. This bit here is its head. It looks a little bit like the actual skin of an animal. These remind me of the veins. Yeah, the eyes are a little bit freaky actually. Got to remember it's not all finished, it's not 3D, but yeah. That's what I've got so far. Not doing too bad with progress, I reckon. I'm sitting here on the couch knitting, and I thought, look, my supervisor, Millie, are you awake? She keeps falling asleep on me and she keeps snoring. Millie! No, she's watching the neighbours. I'll get back to my knitting. So last night I turned the page on a new page now. So I'm just about to start the tail. So that means how many pages have I done now? So let's start. These two. So I just finished this one here. And then the tail. And then how many more have I got to go? Surely I'm getting there, right? Because I'm on the tail. Oh my gosh. Is that it? Okay, alright. Well, I was getting a bit too excited then, but where am I? So yeah, so I'm onto the tail. This is what we've got so far. So last night I was just finishing off this bit, which was the back and rump. So we've got the nose, the head, the eyes come down, and we've got the tail. So we had to switch needles here to a bigger needle, and then we also was knitting with the three yarns, which was made a little bit more faster, but it was also just a lot of stockinette stitches in this one as well. My stitch count was slightly off here when I went to cast off, so I just fudged it. I wasn't going to undo it. I've got the correct number left on here. So now on to the next bit, hey? I've made a big mistake. I mislabeled my yarns. That is supposed to be H. This is supposed to be G. So when I was supposed to be using G before, it was supposed to be this. Because I'm looking at the diagrams. This bit here, it's supposed to be darker. Look. I'm not undoing it. I'm thinking it's still going to look alright. I mean, it's just this bit here. Anyway, maybe I'll do this on the belly. Anyway, okay, alright. Screw it up. I can live with it. I can live with it. It's just going to be unique. That's all. It's just going to be unique. But anyway, I actually have to rejoin the yarn. FH. What is it? FH and I. FH and I. I've got... Oh, man. Okay, here's H. Oh, gosh. I didn't even look at this. F, H, and I. F, H, E. Oh, the fluffy one, I. Okay, so we can put G, C, and whatever that one's away. And the random one. So let's just double check. We've got F, H, and I. So it's going to be slightly different because I got those colours mixed up. Oopsie. This is soft. This is kid silk. How am I going to find the end? Oh my god, how am I going to, oh my gosh, is that the end? Oh, I found it. It's like sunshine when you find the end. So I'm just going to roll this back up and put him in the middle. So I know which one he is. He. Why do I call my yarn male? I don't know. Just going to tuck him in there somehow. I don't want to lose him. Him. Oh my gosh, I'm doing it again. Why is it with me and yarn? And anyway, and that one and this one. Now here we go. Potluck. Can I find the end in the middle? I like to work from the middle when I'm doing these because I tuck them down beside my where I'm working here, and it just helps to keep the band on, which I labelled. I can't. Let's pull it. Oh, no. Oh gosh. Okay, look, I've got a single strand. that game that you play when you're trying to get the end out. I think there is a brand company that you can, is it Sheepies, that actually has the yarn tagged for the middle, but this is not that yarn brand. Oh my gosh, so this is going to take a while. Alright, well, I'll be here trying to undo my knot. Unbelievable. I'm impatient. I'm making it worse. Oh my gosh. I had the dog in this morning, but she wouldn't settle and she's doing everything. And you know what? I don't mind. She's wandering around exploring, but she started to whine. I'm like, seriously? You're whining? You're inside and you're whining? Like, out. Go out. And then she's like, I don't want to go out. I'm like, get out. Oh my gosh. Like, you know, it's supposed to, we don't really have an inside dog. We just let her in as a treat. But then you let her in as a treat and she likes, it's not complaining because, what, too boring? So, yeah, I need to finish this. I know I could be out in the garden doing stuff, but, oh my gosh, there's this huge knot there. But my daughter's birthday is coming up and I need to finish this because I can't work at night on this. Got it. And then you know what I need to do after I've done this? I need to work on my son's birthday present. His birthday's not till December. So he's a few months away after this one. But, I mean, doing this to last right before a birthday is not fun at all. Right. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so I'm going to keep working on this. I'll be back when I've got it done. Actually, I'm still doing this, but I thought I'm working the tail and these are known for having little white tails. I don't want to put this, I might actually use the yarn that I was using before that was wrong, the one that was marked G when it should be marked H. I might do a white tail and then use this for the tummy because that makes more sense. I mean, I've never seen a baby deer in my life, so, but I'm thinking, yeah, it's like a little white tail. So I'll still undo this, but then I'll come back and I'll use this as a tail. Yeah, makes total sense. That took so long to undo because it's fuzzy. There was a knot in it, but anyway, got it done. And I'm never going to use it right now, am I? So I'm just going to start this row. I have to knit this first row, but I'm just going to try to knit in this end a little bit. I mean, I probably should give a bigger end. Maybe I should make it a bigger end for weaving in, what is it, sewing, make it a bit bigger. I think I've been doing this too long. I wonder how long, like, proper knitters, more advanced knitters, I wonder how long it will take them to knit something like this. Alright, I'm just woven that in a little bit. But yeah, this is the tail. I'm happy with the decision to make this a white tail rather than the whatever colour tail. I can't believe I mislabeled my yarn. It took me like half an hour when I was at the start to make sure I had all the right colours, all the right labels. Sometimes even if you spend the extra time, you can still muck it up. But anyway, then we've got to work short rows, and that requires lots of concentration and no talking, so there we go, we're on to the tail. It's going to look like a cute little tail. I'll get back to you when I've got something more interesting to report than me knitting. An update on how I'm going. I have the belly attached. So the pattern, the colour's a little bit weird because not following the pattern. This was supposed to be white and the brown was supposed to be on here. And the, but anyway, it looks okay, I think. It's the belly like this. So now I'm just starting to do the throat. I've just carried on the brown a little bit here into this, and then I'm going to phase it out and do the rest underneath the jaw and stuff white. But basically it's just a really big, thick, warm sock at the moment, super warm. One thing I really wanted to show you was the cute tail. Check this tail out. How cute is this tail? It's like just a little bit of stuffing. I think that looks like the pattern. I don't know if you can hear the budgie. Let's see if we can get the budgie and show. Where is the budgie? My little supervisor. She chats away all the time. Yesterday she asked me, she said, "Do you want a drink?" Which was really cute. She just kissed me a lot. Hello, Angel, because her name's Angel. But yeah, she likes to mimic the birds outside too. Anyway, but that's that. And now I'm going to go back onto this and see if we can get this bit done today. Guess what? I made a boo-boo. I stitched it up wrong. So now I am just going through and restitching, undoing my sewing to then sew it back up. So then, like, it'll work properly. Hopefully. So, it's fluffy wool. It's really hard to unsew. But anyway, I can't just hit the undo key. I'm going to unsew this, reattach, resew, and then hopefully it'll be correct. All that sun on a winter's day. It's so nice. I have to confess, it's gotten to the really boring part. I'm doing the legs, and it's just row after row of stocking stitch after some shaping for the knee. I don't know. And I'm actually marking down on an old paint sample that I got from the hardware store, the rows. So this is actually a really, really boring part. You think this would be easy and I could whip this out, but I think it's just my brain has gone, oh. But her birthday is seriously creeping up on me. I need to just concentrate on this and do it. I mean, you can't have a D with one leg, can we? No, we better have 4 legs. So I've got to do this times another 3. Anyway, I better stay awake. And, this sunbeam, excuse the bad lighting, but it's winter and it's the sun. I feel like a cat in the corner of a window. But I'm not. I'm a mum on the couch knitting. Hi. I've got great news. With 2 days to go to my daughter's birthday, guess what I've done? Her birthday's on Sunday. Today's the last day that I can do this. And check. I did it. Like, it's not 100%. Like, when I mucked up the colours on the back here, I kind of gave up hope a little bit after that. It's so soft though. I haven't put the spots on the back like the book but I'm fighting with it at the moment. I can't. But I've done him, her, how do you know if it's a boy or a girl deer? I got no idea. We don't actually have deer here in Australia, well, not wild anyway, so I've never actually seen a baby deer or a fawn, so I only got the really bad picture here to sort of go on the book, and I've given up on it. I just can't. I've done a few, and then I cut them off because they were terrible. But the main thing is I've done it, so like it's bigger than what I thought it was going to be. The eyes, like I can't quite get the face as it is in the book because there's space here in the cheeks, and if I put too much padding in, it looks like a little chipmunk with the stuff in his mouth. But yeah, I think I've done it, so I'll do a better close-up for you in a minute. But I'm pleased with it finally. I just didn't think I was going to get it made, but look how big it is. It's so soft. The yarn was so expensive, but it's worth it. Like, I don't care that it's not 100% as the pattern because it's just so soft. I'm flushed from the sun. I'm sitting here in the window here, and it's just this has kicked my butt, this project. So we had the flu shots this year because it's been winter, so it's just turned spring. And we had one kid home sick with a temperature like in the 40s Celsius, who does not do sickness very well. The birthday girl actually coming up. So that was tiring. And then my son fell sick or something different. And then everyone went back to school. And then my son was sick again for a whole week. So, like, you get the flu shots, but then I was down a week with the virus. And then, like, I had the COVID vax, which then knocks me out for a day and a half. I just sleep the entire day after them. So then that's done, and then the next day after that I had a school excursion and I was exhausted, and then I can't do it on the weekends, and but anyway, I done. The legs were killing me. I lost a bit of enthusiasm, like I said, after I mucked up the colours. But look, she's trying to introduce herself. He, she, I don't know. I don't know. Do you get tears where you are? We don't. The eyes kind of hard though. Hard to do. I think hard to do, but I think they look pretty cool because the ears, I think, are really cool. Yeah. She's so soft and snugly. The thing with this one is that, like, she's snuggly. She's like, okay, apparently she's going to be a girl. Actually, no, a little girl called Fawn, but anyway, that's beside the point. Look, got herself a pet. Oh, so I'm glad I've made it. I'm glad it's done. Let me show you the box that I'm going to put it in. So hang on. Like the perfect size box. So she'll open it up. You know, the lid will come off, so she'll have no idea. She's got no idea I was making it. So she'll take off the box and whammo! Like, woohoo! Hopefully she'll be wrapped. Oh man, I'm exhausted. I need a cup of tea after all this. But yeah, it's done. Oh, yay. So the designer has an actual YouTube channel, and where she actually assembles the fawn in one of the videos. And I was looking at it, and she's got like 17 or 18,000 views just on that video alone. And I'm like, I know why. It's because every single person that has gone to make this from the book has gone back to the YouTube channel to figure out how to sew on the limbs and sew the seams up. So you basically, you go, you watch it, you pause it, you try to do it, you watch it again, you pause it, you do it again, you pause, you do, yeah. But I got it. But look, I look so much better there in the sunlight than on me. So yeah, so I think I like it. I don't know. Tell me, do you like it? Leave a comment in the videos below. Did I do a good job? Does it actually look like a baby fawn? Well, does it? Give me a heart maybe if you like it, or a thumbs up, whatever it is. I need some heart right now. This is killing me. Okay, no, not killing me. It's killed me, but I'm okay. I survived. I'm a zombie. Look at that cute little mouse. Anyway, I need to take a photo of it, and I need to wrap it up for my daughter's birthday. So, bye, little lammy. Oh, lammy, it's not a lamb, is it? Actually, if you did it like in fluffy wool, then it would be a lamb. Actually, or a baby giraffe. Oh, no, the leg's next not long enough for a giraffe. Anyway, I'm rambling. Okay, cup of tea time. Off it goes. All right, thanks for sticking with me.